Donald Trump sends threatening message to, well, you guess. Here it is.
If you around with us, if you do something bad to us, we are going to do things to you that have never been done before. If you around with us, if you do something bad to us, we are going to do things to you that have never been done before. If you around with us, if you do something bad to us, we are going to do things to you that have never been done before.
I want to remind everyone that Donald Trump, a few days ago, received clarification, acknowledgement that he is the target of a criminal investigation into his role post losing the election, his role in trying to overthrow democracy. Multiple aspects of this action will be investigated, from his animation of the crowd on January 6th to attempting, to persuade the Secretary of State for Georgia to just 5 more votes, and then the fake electoral college scheme. All of that is on the table. Let's put it up. Former President Donald Trump decided to share a clip early Thursday morning with his 2024 campaign logo on it, in which he could be heard threatening revenge and using the F word. The clip, from a verified account on Trump's Truth Social called MAGA.com, shared the 9-second video 2 days ago with the caption, "We aren't afraid of them," in the video. Trump says over an image of his face and eventually his campaign logo. If you F around with us, if you do something bad to us, we are going to do things to you that have never been done before. Trump shared the clip without context, but on Tuesday, Trump made similar comments regarding Special Counsel Jack Smith, the man in charge of the investigation against him. Trump was posed a question on Iowa's The Simon Conway Show about the possibility of Smith seeking jail time for the former president. Quote, "I think it's a very dangerous thing to even talk about, because we do have a tremendously passionate group of voters, much more passion than they had in 2020, and much more passion than they had in 2016, Trump replied. Variety reported, Trump made the remark on Rush Limbaugh's show in the context of talking about Iran many years ago. Wow, there you have it. Now let me say this, everybody can read between the lines. I don't even know if there's really anything in between. I think this is a direct line. Trump has said the crowd is more passionate now than in 2016 and 2020. I don't want you to miss that point. It is easy to dismiss the rhetoric Trump says at times, but every now and then we do need to pay attention. The government needs to pay attention and prepare. When Trump said he could commit murder before he was president, but he said he could commit murder and his people would still follow him. We all laughed instead of learned. We all provided comedic commentary instead of taking it seriously. We were wrong on that. He was correct. I think this is one of those rare moments when Donald Trump has told the truth. I think Trump is well aware that his crowd, his cronies, his cult is now more vicious, more passionate than ever. And what he's signaling directly to the federal government is that while being under investigation for animating violence against the United States government while being president of the United States, he is damn sure willing to do it while he is not.
I think that what we have on our hands really is like a massive case study in the impacts of entertainment culture and confirmation bias. Because when you pointed out that Donald Trump said he could go on Fifth Avenue and off somebody and his supporters wouldn't leave him, like you pointed out, we're seeing more and more that that's true. This man's about to get indicted for a third time. He may get indicted 4 or 5 times before the presidential elections come along. And I mean, will it take 6 or 7 for the base to truly turn from him? That only further confirms that, oh, well, the deep state must be after him, because if they weren't, then he wouldn't have this much heat on him. The same type of thing around like Andrew Tate. Like, I'm totally innocent. I'm completely innocent of everything. Like, you gotta be guilty of something. And oftentimes what Republicans will do is they won't say Trump's innocent. They'll just say, yeah, well, Biden isn't innocent either. So, that just nullifies it completely. But I think one of the things that makes Trump so dangerous and how he got here is because in a lot of ways, he isn't a serious person. So we didn't take it seriously. Like, he's been a public clown for decades. Everyone's always known he's kind of just a showman. I don't think anybody really ever assumed that he truly would take this much hold over the nation, including himself. There's no way he really thought that he would win this election, in 2016. And now it's just followed him up until this point. So, I mean, whether he shows up to the debates or not won't make a difference to his base. If he shows up, he's gonna kill everybody except for maybe Chris Christie. That'll make him look like a strong man. If he doesn't show up, well, I'm up by dozens of points anyway. So literally nothing that he does matters, literally.
You make such a profound point. He's able to avoid any type of adverse judgment from his political base, meaning there's virtually, as you have said, nothing he can do that would cause them to say, I cannot support you any longer.